My wine this week is a Rioja, and Rioja, of course, one of the most famous appellations in the world there in the north of Spain. And Rioja itself divides into three distinct regions, the easternmost of which is known as Rioja Oriental. And in Rioja Oriental, it's not quite so focused on Tempranillo as a variety as the other Rioja regions. In fact, this wine is 100% Garnacha or Grenache, very common grape to be grown there in the eastern part of Rioja. This is the Ramon Bilbao Edition Limitada, Limited Edition Garnacha 2020 vintage, and it sells for £17.95 from Slurp. I will put the Slurp's name down below, and I'll also put the link to Wine Searcher in the description, where you can search to see if there are other stockists by the time you read this or in your area. So the wine itself is 100% Garnacha, grown at 600 metres altitude and fermented in concrete. That's a very deliberate decision by Ramon Bilbao. It's the traditional way to do it rather than fermenting in oak or steel, although it then spends 12 months in second and third use French oak barrels to mature. So not too heavily oaked, but the oak influence is there, and it's French oak. On the nose, well, it's lovely. It's a very perfumed style, this. There's a kind of cherry brightness, a little bit of a kind of a floral note to it. Lots of kind of truffle and spices too. Lots going on aromatically, but all of it quite elegant and light. Then on the palate, it really is delightful. There's a soft strawberry red berry kind of fruit sweetness to this, but there's a kind of crisp red apple note too that adds a little bit of kind of direction and tension, part of the fruit, part of the acidity, I would guess. And then it finishes with very nicely balanced acidity. Tannins are very pert, very kind of precise, and that gives the wine quite a long fruity finish rather than a kind of spicy or tannic finish, making it relatively kind of easy to drink too. It is a gastronomic wine. It'll match with a piece of lamb, with anything off of the grill, the char grill, and it's extremely stylish, I have to say, and a very pert, fresh, elegant style of Rioja. This is the Ramon Bilbao Limited Edition Garnacha 2020 vintage, for sale at £17.95 in Slurp, possibly others, and it is my wine of the week.